If you're listening to this, you're probably part of my larger online community. So thank you for being here to share this news with. It's not great. To get right to it, I had a mammogram about 2 weeks ago. That led to another test, and then a biopsy, and on Tuesday, a diagnosis of breast cancer. Not what anybody wants to hear, not what I want to hear. Holy cow, it's been a roller coaster. So I have invasive ductal carcinoma. I have a 2 or 3 centimeter tumor in my left breast. It's the most common kind of breast cancer. It's well researched. There's lots of good prognosis and possibility. There are some things that could be bad that look like they aren't in my situation, so I'm hopeful about that. But we won't know until I have surgery and have it removed exactly what it is. So I have a great team around me. Seeing a surgeon on Wednesday, I have a naturopath, an acupuncturist, and a really good combination of folks. So I feel really well cared for that way, and lots of people in my close world who are holding me dearly. So that's amazing. I'm in shock. It's been a huge reconfiguration. I'm reeling. And in the first few days, I went down some pretty dark rabbit holes around worst case scenarios and, curled up on the bed with my head under the pillow in tears. But as it gets more clear and as I get a path, it actually feels like I can do this. So I'm feeling pretty ready to do this. And exhausted, mostly. That's the huge part of it. So much thinking, so much to learn, so much to figure out, so many appointments to juggle. And then just exhausted with how much I'm feeling. Fear, and then love, like so much love around me, and then grief, and then my cell phone ringing, and all over the place, up, down, up, down. So I'm tired, but it's doable. So I want to share a bit about how I'm going to meet it, which is, that's the last time that'll do that, is not with war, not with violence, not with artillery and soldiers and big guns. It's not war. I'm not even fighting, and I'm not trying to kill the cancer. All of those, it's hard work to stay away from those images, but that's not the approach. I haven't been invaded. This is my body. Cells in my breast are disrupted from their normal, natural, healthy functioning. It's a part of me. I feel like it's like a child acting out. Well, when the child acts out, it's because something else is happening. They're hungry or tired or scared. And the acting out is a sign that there's a problem to solve. So I'm really taking this as a call for healing, a call for attention. There's a problem to solve. And so I want to know what that is, and I want to solve that problem at a deep level. I'm taking a kind of community development approach to this, that this is one part of me, it's out of balance. If there were an issue in the community, we don't just cut that part of the community out, we look at the bigger picture and see how to bring it back into balance. And so I'm doing this kind of 4 ways. I'm doing the medical approach, which is both mainstream and alternative. So everything that they're telling, I'm doing. I'm really doing the personal changes. There's lots of diet and lifestyle and exercise, things to lower my stress level. That makes a big difference. And then I'm really going into it. I'm amazed at how many people advise distraction and alcohol and ice cream and whatever you do, don't think about it. I'm taking completely the opposite approach. I am going absolutely into it. I once heard that the question is not, why is this happening to me? The question to ask is, what is this asking of me? And so I want to know what it's asking of me. And I'm doing that with lots of focus on it, but mostly through painting. As soon as I got the diagnosis, I got this image of the tumor in my head, and I had to paint it. And I'm doing that right now. And it feels like handing the talking stick to the tumor, saying, okay, nobody's been listening to you. Let's see what you have to say. And I will let you express what you need to show and say through this painting, with really a sense that once it's seen, then the next one in the series might be different. Sorry, I lied. Might be one more. That the next one in the series might be different. And I really want to paint the way to healing. That's the goal. So I'm spending lots of time on that. And I want to get what it's saying so that I don't have to get it back again to hear the lesson. And then finally, and this is where you come in, I want to flow as much love as possible into my life, into my world, into my body, into my breast, into this tumor. And the energy of love is really, it's palpable, it's a pragmatic healing force that is as real as any of these other things I'm doing. And I do it with my clients, and I say when there's something happening in your world, the goal is to create the channels for love to flow. And that's what I'm trying to do here. I want to love this tumor back to health. And sometimes love means boundaries, like you're going to go, but in a loving way. But I need something around me that I can plug into so that I can keep having that energy to do this. And I need love from the people around me. So that's really what the goal of making these videos are. I'm an extrovert. Sometimes I don't know what I think until I open my mouth and say it. So having someone to share the story with makes a big difference. So I appreciate that. Your listening is a holding space, and that in itself is a gift. And I know this from other experiences in my life, when my dad died, things that have happened to my cats. When I put it out there, the flow of love and support that flows back is so huge. And it's part of the healing. So spending this time making this video is a very direct part of bringing healing to this cancer. So again, I thank you for being part of that. And people have asked what they can do. So just listening, maybe a little comment, but even just that is a big part. But if you're called to do more, ways to flow that love. So if you're a prayer or a visualizer or an energy healer, I invite that really specifically around love and balance. Balance within my body, balance in my life, balance between my life and my world, all about coming into right balance. And that when we're in right balance, that's where healing is. And to send that not right at me, I'm pretty sensitive, and I actually think that that might blow my system. So I have these two crystals. You can see them there against my sweater. I've had them for a long time. I have a really deep relationship with them, and they feel like the right thing here. So I'm asking you to send your prayers and your love and your support and any energy that you want to these. And I'll carry them with me everywhere, and I'll sleep with them. And they're a kind of filter so that they can gather everything, and then I can draw from them, and it'll be tuned exactly to what I need. Because there's lots of stuff out there, and I just need to be really careful about what I let into my system. So if you're called to do that, that would be lovely. And I don't need any advice. And I know there's lots of great ways to meet this out there. I feel like I'm full and I'm set. So thanks. If I do need that, I'll put a call out. But right now, that's not something I need. And so finally, if this is something you're interested in staying in touch with, I'll post these on my Facebook page, which is Sarah Kerr Death Doula, and you'll be able to watch the videos there. Or if you want to get an announcement by email when one comes out, I have a newsletter that comes out every couple of weeks. Short, sweet, I'll just put a link in there. So you can sign up on my email list at www.soulpassages.ca, and I will share them with you there. And again, I just can't say how much I appreciate looking to this little lens in the camera and feeling like there is a whole community of people out there who I can tell this and who will hold me, because I can't do this alone. So thank you, thank you, thank you.